Welcome back to Chop Busters. Today, we're stepping into a different realm. Instead of our usual tech and tool reviews, we're diving into something darker. Get ready for a spine-tingling stories that will leave you questioning what's lurking in the shadows. So, buckle up as we embark on this chilling journey together. Story number 1. I was delivering a hot tub to this contractor in this fancy gated community near Branson, Mo. When I arrived, the construction workers were in charge of telling me where the thing was supposed to go. It was going on the 4th floor balcony, but because of the way the house was built, the 4th floor was ground floor. The other 3 floors were on the side of a hill, but the driveway was even with the first 4th floor entrance, if that makes sense. So, lot of construction going on, but to get the hot tub on the balcony, I had to make a ramp, take it from the drive, down into the yard, up a ramp to the porch, through the living room door, across the living room, out the back patio doors onto the deck. Problem with this was, the deck was unfinished. A huge section of decking was missing. They had literally installed only enough decking so that I could go from the patio doors to the far corner of the deck where the hot tub would sit. There was no railing. The hot tub weighed 900 pounds, and it was a 4-story drop if I fell. The construction workers volunteered to help me. We got it out onto the deck, crossed the narrow bridge of installed decking to the corner, and I was about to lay it down. You move these on a dolly while the hot tub is on its edge for clarification. Laying it down isn't that hard. You tilt it, bring it down to your lap, grab the strap securing it to the dolly and lower it to the deck. It's very controlled, and I'd done it thousands of times. However, this deck wasn't finished, so the contractor wanted to leave it on its edge. It's a lot harder to take it off when it's standing up, because the dolly is under a 900-pound tub. But I've done it before. I told them that we would have to put blocks under one side of the dolly, tilt the tub and pop the straps to release the dolly so it could be removed from the area. Then you tilt the hot tub back, remove the blocks, and then set the hot tub down on the deck. Problem: the deck wasn't wide enough to allow me to do this safely. I popped the strap on the hot tub, put the blocks under, and I tilted the hot tub. But that put me with my feet 4 inches from the edge of the deck, with nothing but 4 stories of air behind me. We were able to free the dolly on one side, but not the other. The hot tub had to be leaned over further toward me. I tell everyone to freeze and they do. I didn't want anyone messing with it because I had to shift my feet back 5 inches so my heels were off the deck. I'm freaking out, but it's all going smooth. I have a construction worker on each side of me, helping support the tub, 3 construction workers freeing the dolly, and 1 useless worker playing with the strap that is going to secure the tub to the house so that the wind doesn't blow the tub over. We are inches from having the dolly freed when one of the construction workers freeing the dolly gets impatient and kicks the corner of the tub to dislodge it from the dolly. It works for him, but unfortunately for me, I didn't have my feet set yet. I shout that I'm falling. The 2 guys beside me take the weight of the tub, but no one can get to me. My arms are windmilling. I'm bent almost double backwards trying my damnedest to stay on the deck. I can see the boulders down below out of the corner of my eye. I'm falling and there isn't anything I can do about it. I feel myself go. I'm falling. My heels slip out from under me and no one can reach me. But then suddenly I'm flying forward. Something is under the small of my back and it's slamming me into the bottom of the tub. The dolly is removed and the tub stood up with me hugging it before I find out what saved me. The useless guy playing with the strap had already secured one end to the house. When I fell, the strap was already behind me, hanging off the deck. The construction worker pulled it tight with all his might, arresting my fall. It wasn't there for that purpose, but he saved my life that day. I would have been dead if not for him. I thanked him by sending him and his wife and kid to Breckenridge, Colorado for Christmas. It was actually a vacation I'd saved for and was about to surprise my wife and daughter with, but I felt he deserved it more. Plus, my wife and daughter didn't know anything about it. Yeah, that was one of my most scariest moments ever. Story number 2. About 2 years ago, my girlfriend and I had our 3-year anniversary. We had a great dinner in downtown Lae, and she had a little surprise for me after. She rented a pool in the Hollywood Hills for us through this app called Swimply. I had never heard of this app, nor would I ever think to rent out a pool in someone's backyard. Just not my thing, but my girlfriend was excited about it and thought it'd be romantic. To be honest though, I really wasn't feeling it. I didn't want to do it, but she had paid a decent amount for it, and I didn't want to be a buzzkill. My intuition told me as we started our drive to the Hollywood Hills, this isn't a good idea, multiple times. I had a gut feeling that going up to this house up in the Hollywood Hills was just not a good idea. Also, she had this reservation through Swimply from 7:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. We got out of dinner around 8:30 p.m, so we were going to get to this house late. We get to the house, park, and it's just so dark and quiet up in those hills. Didn't see a car pass by us once we got to the hills. Didn't really see anyone out walking. Thought it is nighttime. In order to get into the backyard, you need a code. We had a code and were told that we'd have the backyard to ourselves for 2 hours with no other company. The first thing that weirded me out slightly is that the gate was already open. No code was needed, which was odd to me. We get into the backyard and there's a jacuzzi and a pool. The pool has a tarp on it though, so we didn't get into it. It was a very cold night in Los Angeles too, so we just sat in the jacuzzi. I had a very weird feeling when I walked into the backyard, one that I can only describe as vertigo. I look into the house a little bit from the backyard and see a couple of lights on, but it's pretty dark. Couldn't tell if anyone was home or not. After a couple minutes though, I got that feeling where if you keep on looking into the house, you may see something you don't want to see. We didn't have any music or anything, just the cold wind, the loud slap of the tarp going against the pool, and a wind chime going above us in the jacuzzi. It's about 9:15 and I finally tell my girlfriend, it's time to go. I don't like the vibe here. Maybe I was paranoid, but as soon as I said that, she said, yeah, I agree, let's go. That made me even more nervous because I could tell she felt the same creepiness I felt. We go to the back of the backyard where the bathroom is and change. At this point, I'm trying to get out of this backyard and to the house as fast as possible. As my girlfriend heads to the gate and I follow, I feel the hairs on the back of my neck raise, as if someone was following me. Everything I'm about to say happens in under 30 seconds her and I are heading to the gate, and I'm obviously avoiding looking into the house because I'm creeped out. Her and I both notice a camera that was pointed directly at us while we were in the jacuzzi, and then right when we're about to open the gate, my girlfriend says, oh shit. I pick her up and we get the hell out of there. Now, I believe in something. I don't know if it's ghosts, but I believe in something other than us that's out there. My girlfriend doesn't do ghost talk, it freaks her out. I ask my girlfriend when we get in the car, why did you yell? What happened? She seemed really upset and told me she didn't want to talk about it. She ends up telling me later that night that she saw somebody, looking at us through the house windows right when we left the gate. But she couldn't describe what she truly saw. She said it was just staring at us though. Still gives me the chills to this day, but honestly, it could have just been a creep. Let me know your thoughts. As we wrap up this haunting tale, we hope it left you thrilled and craving for more. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for future eerie adventures. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the unknown. Until next time, stay spooky, stay safe, and remember, the darkness holds many secrets. This is Chopbusters signing off.